Hello, welcome back to my channel. I am Lady Val. So in this video, I'm going to talk through a day trade that I took. I actually took 2 day trades today. I took one in the morning and I didn't think to turn on the camera for that one, but I also took one in the afternoon and remembered to turn it on for that one. So when you, it's going to open up on the charts and I had already entered the trade. So I am going to talk through the strategy that I used, a little bit about the strategy that I used, as well as talking about the price action going on. So please stay tuned for the entire video, guys. Don't click off in the middle. If you watch the whole video, it helps the algorithm, and of course it helps this channel. And please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I hope you enjoy this video. I will say that there is another video after this one that I sort of took snippets of what I was doing in between. Doing some work in between, and there's some commentary there. And also on that video, there is the end of the trade. So you can see how that trade went. So again, please like, share, and subscribe, and please stay tuned for the entire video so you don't miss anything. I just thought to turn on the camera to record this trade. So this is Tesla. This is Tesla, and I am in this trade. It's a call option. And I forgot, I wrote it down. I forgot what I'm in. But anyway, it's a call option. It is up $15 right now, and it's coming down. So what I'm doing is I'm using an EMA strategy, and I'm gonna ride this EMA on up. It can come down to this line, but I don't want it to close underneath the, this is the 9 EMA. So we've got a little pullback going on right here. And this is what I'm looking at right here. All of this is an imbalance in price action with all this selling, and buyers didn't really have a chance to get in here. So that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at this going up. I can't see where the price is, where the profit is right now, but since it's about halfway, it's coming back to this EMA. It's probably at about $3 right here, because I got in right around here where this red line is. So I'm expecting this price to keep climbing. And more importantly, if I'm looking at something really close. I'm looking at a high point. So this is a high, a low, and a high. And it closed above this high. That's good, but it's pulling back. This is the next high that I'm looking for it to close over. If it closes over this high, this is a go. So here we are again. Price has come and closed above the 9 EMA, which I was hoping for, and now it's just playing around here. So anyway, the profit is back up to about $50, something like that. And so again, I can show you this just for a hot second here. And then you'll see what we're doing in the classroom. Or the students aren't in the classroom, but I'm preparing an activity for them that has to do with decorating. It's decorating our classroom door, but it's also an activity, it's a fine motor activity, because they had to cut their pasting, and they'll be doing a little more of that. Most of them have already gotten it done, though. We have one student who was absent, so he's doing his. So now I'm getting the rest of it together so that they can do the other part tomorrow. And we'll just continue watching this price. And this is what we are watching. And when I mention the different time frames, I'm on the 3-minute time frame. You can see it highlighted in blue. But I do switch to the 10-minute, the 15-minute to see where the price is on those as well, and the one also. These prices that are on here are just numbers to tell me what was happening. I was in this trade and what was happening at the time. Let me see, I think I got in when it was 383.09. I let it come all the way under, which is not best practices. Like I said, I'm a novice, guys. So, but then it came back up, closed up over the 9, which is right here. It closed over the 9, and it now it just started riding that 9 up here. That was profit right there. Even from there, this was about, I think this was about $70 some. That would have been a good point to come out when you're new, you know, and you don't know what price is going to do. I didn't come out, and then it dropped all the way down to 45, which is about here. And it still is, so it should be, since the price is up here right now, this is about $50 some. You know, I'm literally wanting price to get back up there, and it's taking a minute. It is 2:38. The contracts, this is not a one-day contract. Usually contracts close at 3:30. If you don't come out yourself, then the brokerage firm will take you out of the trade. But this trade has 5 days on it up until Friday, so it's not going to kick me out. And sometimes what will happen with Tesla, price will just run up, you know, toward the end of the day. Or run down, for that matter. But let me show you something. So this chart, this was a downtrend, right? It came up, it came down. We're obviously in a downtrend, right? Then as it started to come back up, you look for certain things to tell you that the price has changed directions. And this was the last high point when it came down. Once price crossed over here, it was a change of character. Let me see. Here, down. Yep. That was the high point. That was a change of character, and it closed right over here. The price has to close above this high point on this candle. This red, like cross, like candle is called the doji. And it closed right here with this full body green candle. It closed above it. So this was a change in direction. So now it's saying that price is on an uptrend, right? So that's what I'm looking at. I hope I explained that right. And if anybody comes in and they know more than me, please correct me. So this is what we're doing in the classroom. They're making Santa Claus faces. How cool is that? How cute is that? Isn't that cool? With the eyes that move, I love that. Some have the mouths. I was just cutting out the hats, and I'll take you back over here to this screen. And that's where price is. So I am right at that 50 EMA where I didn't want to be. I didn't want to go below that, but it is trying to close above it, which is a good sign. And I'm just waiting for it to get back into that imbalanced space, that gray space up there. And let's see, that should be about $40, but it was 61 or whatever, what you guys saw. I can't see it right now. 61 or 67. It was at 71 at some point, I think, too. So here's the rule, though. The rule is when it was above that 9, that yellow EMA, that is the 9. When it was above that 9, right here, that this price up here was the highest price right there. It was about $71 or something or so right there when price started to pull back, and then it went up and it pulled all the way down here. People usually, not people, if you're well into profit, you don't have to come out right here because it's still hovering around this 9 EMA, and see how it's dancing around this spot. And so if you're well into profit, I think traders stay in. But when you're not, when you're a novice like me, I really should have come out because it closed under it. Then it kind of bounced and then it went up and it yeah, you know, you come out because you get to keep your money. You get to keep the money. Then you notice that, like I said, it's coming back here. So again, my what I'm banking on is that it's going to come back up here, and I have until Friday. I don't want to keep it that long because I only put a little bit of money in my Robinhood account to do this, and I will do a couple of these, probably a couple more this week. And the goal would be to make $100 a day. But hey, any free money will do, right? Any free money will do.